Hey gorgeous, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to check out some of these $1 metallic liquid lipsticks that I found at ShopMissA. So ShopMissA came highly recommended to me about a month or so ago, and I did a little ordering and I picked up 10 of these liquid metallic lipsticks. I'm only going to test maybe 5 of them today, but I will show you all the colors that I got. So for those of you who are not familiar with ShopMissA, it's an online store and basically it's like a beauty dollar store. Almost everything on the website is $1, though they do have a couple of things. I know for sure some rainbow highlighters that are more expensive than that, but practically everything is $1 and that is freaking sweet. So I had to check it out. So I stumbled upon a section of their website where they kept basically like their house brand of products from beauty tools and makeup and such. I found their metallic liquid lipsticks and I was super stoked because for those who don't know, I am highly obsessed with metallic and glowy lips this year. So to find some metallic liquid lipsticks for $1, girl, I had to know if they worked. And I have tested out a few, but several of them I actually just opened for you guys so I could do some swatches and show you all the colors. And alright, baby, let's get going. I'm going to start off by bringing up a couple of colors at a time just to kind of show you and introduce you to these little babies. I'm loving these things. So first I've got Solo, Rogue, and Saint. Now, Solo is kind of like almost like a lighter springtime olive green kind of is how I would describe it. Maybe like a darker jade emerald color. I love it. This one, Rogue, I know it's coming up more blue on the camera for sure, but in real life it's more like a blue-black or a slate gray. And I was interested in that because I have not had black lipstick in, girl, I don't know how many years. So why not get a metallic one, right? And next I've got Saint, and I love me some warm tones, but I've never had this kind of a color on my lips before, so I was thinking this would be great for fall. Next up, ooh, I got a couple of my favorites here. I've got Dazzle and Truffle. Truffle is a really pretty, like, dark chocolate silk brown color, and another good one for fall. This one you guys have actually seen me wear. I had this on in my Summer of Colors giveaway video, and it's just like a really bright pink, watermelon pink. This pink is definitely going to be one of my favorites for summertime. It's just, I don't know, it's so bright and summery and pink, and oh, I love it. Next up, we're going to start looking at the ones that I am going to test out for you. I actually had one of my boys pick out some of these, and then I was really interested in trying this one today. This one is Sleek and Forever. So this is like a nice, I don't know, berry burgundy color, and as you can see, this is a blue lipstick. I don't have any blue either, and it's been hot on trend since, I don't know, late winter or early spring, so I had to pick one up so I would get in on that. Last but not least, I've got the color Digital. Another, I don't know, this one's more like a wine burgundy berry color, and it's really pretty. I think as far as darker colors go for the summer, this and this one, Forever. I think this and this would be the perfect colors for summertime this year if you wanted to go with something a little darker. But for now, let's check out some swatches. I let them dry down just a little bit so you could kind of see. And they are really pigmented. I mean, come on, girl, for $1 for these things, and look how well they go on. A couple of them are still a little wet. It does take a little bit longer for these to dry down, but once they do, they really do look nice. So bottom one right here, and these four right here are the colors that I will be trying out today. And since this one is my favorite so far, the nice bright red, this is Naughty, I'm going to try this one on first. Now, as you can see, the little doe foot's a little weird. It's kind of skinny, but works just fine. And be careful because it really does go on like hella pigmented. And here she is. It's a really pretty, like, it reminds me of Dorothy's ruby red slippers almost. Like, it's just got that shine ruby color to it, and it is just so pretty. Now, it has been a couple of weeks since I wore one of these, but when I did, it worked very well. As you can see, I only did one layer. I didn't go back over it at all or anything. And it did need some touching up throughout the, I don't know, maybe 6 hours that I wore it, just right in the middle there. But otherwise, it stuck on just fine, and it pretty much lasted that whole time except for the middle. Now, one other thing that I do want to say is that I tested these out as eyeshadows because for those who don't know, you can actually use your matte liquid lipsticks for eyeshadow. You know, just throw it on there like you would a concealer, like you were cutting your crease almost, and just throw it on wherever you want. Maybe dust a little bit of, you know, an eyeshadow over top of it, and girl, it is just bam, in your face, beautiful color, and it kind of does prime the eye itself. The thing that I will say is these do not like to come off, so as a makeup hack, you can take some clear lip gloss or really gloss of any sort and throw it on there and let it sit for a second. Rub your lips together, and you may have to repeat it a time or two. I know I did just now, but this will definitely help remove matte liquid lipsticks that are just clinging on for dear life. So next up, we are going to look at the color Forever. It's another like reddish color, but it's more of like a burgundy red, and I'm just curious. Ooh, girl, that's a really pretty color. I am digging this. Like, I think you could even pull this one off during summer. It is a nice, pretty berry color, and it does come off a little bit lighter than it does look like in the bottle. But this is really nice. I'm definitely digging this color, and I did want to mention really quick before I forget, one of my biggest concerns with cheaper liquid lipsticks in general, not just metallics, one of my biggest concerns is that there's going to be flaking. But the great news is that I have not experienced any flaking with these at all. Like I said, just a little bit in the middle needed to be touched up. So really for $1, these are fabulous. Well, next, I've been dying to try this color. This one is Unicorn, and you can find that down at the very bottom here. Once it dries down, it looks like it's more of a purple, and it does have a little bit of that iridescent slash pearl shine to it where it comes back a little bit more pink, but it definitely looks more purple once it dries down. I just gotta know though. Ooh, that goes on a whole lot darker than I was expecting it to, but really pretty nonetheless. Figured it would be more of a, like a lighter Barney purple slash pink, but it's definitely much darker. It's still really pretty, and I can see some of that pink shining through. And I'm also a huge fan of the color purple. I have tons of purple eyeshadows and highlighters and such, so maybe I'll have to do an all over purple makeup look one of these days just to have some fun. Girl, I ain't even playing when I say this takes so much effort to get these things off. Definitely the lip gloss helps, but if you're still having trouble, you can dab just a little bit of waterproof eye makeup remover and go around the edges on like with a Q-tip or something, and that does help get the stubborn edges off your lips. Now I had planned for 2 more test runs, but I'm going to skip this one because it is very similar to the previous ones that I just tried. And we're going to go straight in to this blue. Girl, I'm so curious. I've never worn a blue on my lips. And I just gotta know. Ooh, that's a really pretty silvery blue. I like that. Though this one is coming up a little bit spotty. This one might need a second layer. You know what? I usually try to shy away from blue tones because they just don't look good on me. They ain't my color, but this blue is actually really pretty. It's like a really nice silvery blue color, and it definitely needed a second coat. But out of all of the ones that I've tried, this being, I think, number 5, it was just this one and the bright pink, the bright watermelon pink Dazzle that needed a second coat. So I'm thinking a lot of the darker colors will be just fine too. Now, when you are applying these, do try your best to not rub your lips together. That's because if you rub your lips, then it's going to start getting a little patchy, and to avoid that patchiness, try not to, baby. So this blue is definitely different for me. Here are the 4 colors that we tried on today. The nice red and burgundy, the unicorn purple, and the blue. And I'm really liking these 3 colors. But this is just so different and wild and unexpected. And girl, you want to talk about a pop of color? Right there. There's your pop of color. Final thoughts on these metallic liquid lipsticks from ShopMissA. Girl, I am smashing these. They are so colorful and vibrant, and shy of a couple that need a second coat, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. They all perform really, really well. I have not experienced any flaking as of yet. This one is a little bit sticky, but it's still drying down as I did apply that second coat. But they do wear for a good long time. Just a little touch up in the middle is all you'll need, and I totally recommend them. Beauty on a budget, girl. How much better could that get? Alright, darling, that is it for today. Let me know down in the comments if you'd be interested in seeing a video tutorial using these liquid lipsticks on my eyes as like an eyeshadow slash base. Yeah, just let me know. For now, go out and spread some love and positivity today. We could all use some extra. Be good to each other. You're beautiful today, and I love you. Mwah. Bye, everyone.